point is to regulate your external stimulus. We really need to evaluate what we allow into our spaces, okay? What we allow to influence and affect us, okay? We need to evaluate it and be very, very cautious what we allow to influence us, what we give right to, okay? Because we are bombarded by so much information, and so much programming, like I was saying earlier on. So we need to regulate what we allow into our minds, into our hearts, into our environment, okay, into our workspaces. Like I was saying, I don't I don't swear at people. So I don't want people swearing at me. I won't tolerate that. So in a workplace, we need to, have a conversation about such things and share with our associates and our colleagues, um, who we are and what we stand for, so that we can, like, create a good environment for everyone. Share with them, but I don't like, I really don't appreciate people who uh, are always vulgar and disrespectful. Can we try and treat each other respectfully? Like communicate it in a nice way, and you will find that your colleague has something that they want to share with you as well. Ukuthi, um, you see, the Zulu in me is coming out. Ukuthi, I prefer that when we are working on a project, for you to respond quickly. You are being slow, and accept what they're saying and try to improve it. Try to be faster. So if we can have those ground rules, talk about them, share them in a respectful way, and receive what they're sharing to you, not in a personal, like as a personal attack, but just for the sake of the environment, to create a good environment for all of us. One other thing is what we read, what we hear. If it's gossip that we hear all day, we need to cut it off because it's not helping us, okay? But if it's information that's helping us grow as people or grow in our professions, then let's welcome it, okay? One other thing we need to do is to minimize distraction. We need to minimize disturbance, okay? So any drama, any unnecessary chit chats. I'm not saying don't talk. I mean, of course, we need to talk. But what I'm saying is, if we're talking 80% and working 20%, that's a distraction. You see, it's not helping with our productivity, it's not helping us with anything. So we need to minimize such things. It's a responsibility of each one of us to bring life into our environment, our workplace, and to minimize distraction and disturbance. Okay, and we need to have a healthy way of processing what we can control. Um, as we were speaking earlier about internal stimulus, that we can control, okay? Like we are controlling our will, we can control that. but we can't always control external stimulus. For example, when it comes to external stimulus, we can't always fully control what happens. For example, if a client is unhappy with our products or our service, we can't fully control what happens. What we can control is trying to understand what they're saying and to receive them respectfully when they are bringing their complaint, and trying to communicate that we are going to do something to solve that problem. That's what we can control. But if they refuse to take what we're saying and they are, reacting in whatever way that is dramatical and theatrical, then there's so little we can control. Okay, so if they just, for example, declare that they are no longer coming there, and we tried our best to resolve the situation, but they can't take it, we can't control it. It's okay. We need to find a healthy way of processing that, okay? Because it's out of our control.
Growing in life stronger, deeper and grounded in your word. I am more livelier. I'm flying high, reaching dreams.